Today is going to be a different episode. I'm going to fix the air conditioning of my car, and while I'm doing that, I will share some information about electricity with you. This is Monterey. Welcome to my cosmic kingdom. Apparently, this is a piece that went wrong. So it's a set of resistors and a diode, which is a special electrical thing that will protect the whole circuit. And what it does, it goes inserted into the air conditioning tube. And because the resistance depends with the temperature, this thing sends a signal depending on the temperature of the air to the controller unit in the center of the car. Why is the resistance dependent on the temperature? Well, first of all, you need to think that electricity is just a flow of electrons. You can see it as a flow of electrons, and the electrons are flowing, and they follow different paths depending on the nature of the material. For example, if you have a metal, the metals are like highways for the electrons. They can flow fast over the metals, and that's why we call them conductors. On the other hand, if you just have a piece of wood or some plastic, we call them insulators, because they are like very complicated, winding mountain roads for those electrons. And in the middle, there is this thing that is called semiconductors, which behave in kind of the middle. And I just say like it is just like the national road system, not like the highways or motorways, but not either like the small rural paths in the countryside. And well, they have certain properties that make them incredibly good for semiconductor, for computers and electronic devices. But anyway, I'm going to talk about metals now. So the problem with metals is that basically temperature, what it does is increase the vibrations in the metal. And you can picture it like if you increase the temperature of the metal, you're just getting the highway or the motorway into kind of earthquake mode, so it starts vibrating, so you need to reduce your speed. You need to decrease your speed, and therefore the resistance you feel by the motorway increases. That is exactly what happens in a metal. So the atoms start vibrating in the lattice, in the network, and the electrons find it more difficult to go through them. So I'm going to fix it now. I'm going to be so good that I'm going to let you see me suffering, because I have to go inside there and replace it. I have replaced the part. Let's see if it works. And yes, it works. You know, knowing a little bit of physics, it can save you a few pounds. But please don't try this at home. You need to be like careful with all the currents and voltage inside there. But that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching me. Follow me in my social networks, and see you next week. Bye bye, guys.